Hello everybody, it's Tuesday, February the 9th. Up quite early for me and at it. Been awake since about 7, had a nice cup of tea in bed, reading my book, watching Carla's weekly waffle. Still got the snow, don't think we've had any more overnight. Off to the post office in a minute, I might take you with me. I had a couple of orders come through on my Etsy store, which I'm very grateful for. I think both are going to, certainly people who watch me, I don't know whether they're both subscribed, but this one's going to Pamela, whose birthday it was the other day. No, sorry, this one's going to Wendy. Love the little bit of iridescence on that. She made a comment saying that she really liked this card, and I said, well, it's still available in my shop if you like it that much, and she did buy it, bless her. And then this one is going to the lovely Pamela Barker, who very often comments on my channel. I do appreciate your comments, everybody, so do please keep them coming. So just going to package those off and see you soon. Coffee shop's open, everybody. I've got a hot chocolate. Oh, it's a bit close, isn't it? Sorry about that. I'd like to have another word with that barista. I've just caught him with his face in the fridge, stuffing it with some Black Forest Gateau. I've told him if he wants some cake, that's absolutely fine, but he needs to ask permission first. I'm going to dock it out of his wages, I think. How's everybody doing this afternoon? It's about 10 to 3. I did take you out to the post office with me this morning, but I had to put you in my pocket and turn you off because I was a bit worried I was going to slip. It was very icy underfoot, actually. It's strange because on one side of the road, all the snow had melted on the pavement. The roads were clear. But on the other side of the road, no, it was icy. Strange, that, isn't it? I've been out again, really cold actually. I remembered it's my sister-in-law's birthday tomorrow, so I've made her a card this morning, and I went out to post that in the post box, which is about 5 minutes away. So the post office is about 12 minutes away, and the post box is about 5 minutes away, and I trudged very warily up the road because I was worried about falling over. But I've come back and I've been really chilled since. Sorry I've not bothered with any makeup today, or Wilma or Gladys. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, it's just one of those days today. I just said to my husband, I feel a bit deflated. I woke up all right, but I feel a bit deflated. And he put his arms around my tummy and he said, you don't feel deflated to me. So that was nice, wasn't it? I'm just sitting here waiting for my Gusto delivery to arrive. It should come any time now. Between now and 20 to 5, so I might show you that if it comes in time. We've decided we're just going to have leftover spag bowl for tea today. We're going to just heat up the sauce and cook some fresh spaghetti, so that's easy enough. I got to thinking about my school days. When I was in the post office yesterday, I saw a headline in one of the newspapers: evil glitter gets jab. Now, I don't know how old you guys are that are watching, but I remember being at primary school and Gary Glitter's song, Do You Want to Be in My Gang, being in the charts. And we used to play this game on the playground, linking arms to see how big, how many people you could get in your gang and sing Do You Want to Be in My Gang. And it got me thinking about some of the friends that I had at primary school. There was Carol Hartland. She was quite a tall girl. I was very, very tiny. You wouldn't believe it now to look at me, but I was a very premature baby. I was 11 and a half weeks premature, which 55 years ago was going some, actually, to actually survive. You know, I did well, but I was very, very small until I was about 14, 15, and then I caught up with everybody. But yeah, Carol, she was nice. I had really, really long hair, and she used to like playing with my hair, and my mum would always put it in a ponytail or bunches. I always wanted it in plaits, and she hardly ever did it in plaits. But Carol used to play with my hair. She wanted to be a hairdresser when she grew up. I wonder if she ever became a hairdresser. And then there was Hazel Young. She was a nice girl as well. We all went to different secondary schools. I think that's why we lost touch. But I remember Hazel lived in a really big posh house, on a big posh private estate. Yeah, I think, you know, wonder what happened to those people. Wonder, you know, what they're doing with their lives. I did go to a secondary school reunion. It'll be 21 years ago. I was very heavily pregnant with my son, and I'm still in touch with one of my school friends, Nikki. She lives in Derby, and we hadn't seen each other for many years, but we went to this reunion together. And so there was me, very heavily pregnant. I think I was about 2 weeks away from a due date. And it was really funny seeing all these people and how they'd turned out as adults. There was one girl, I won't say, I mean, they don't know me from Adam anymore and they won't be watching, but I won't say the names. But she'd been really popular at school. You know, she was in the in crowd, and everybody wanted to be like her, you know. And she turned out just to be really, really ordinary, like a lot of us. The heartthrob of the year group, Bobby, his name was, Robert, everybody called him Bobby. Again, I won't say his surname. I mean, he's you know, we're not in touch, so he's not going to see this. But he had been the heartthrob of the year group. He wasn't my cup of tea, but, you know, everybody wanted to go out with him. Well, you should have seen him at this reunion. He was sleazy. His skin was all greasy. He was balding. He'd lost his charm. Do you know what I mean? Whereas there was another lad who had been very ordinary looking at school, who actually turned out to be a real stunner. But the one thing that sticks in my mind about this reunion, sorry if I'm boring you, everybody got really drunk. Obviously I couldn't because I was heavily pregnant and I was driving as well. Lots of people were staying at the hotel that the reunion was in, so they were, you know, they were taking advantage of the situation. But I just remember this one girl who I used to know quite well. She was captain of the hockey team. I used to play in the hockey team. She's very sporty, very attractive, again, very popular, had lots and lots of things going for her. And I went into the loo, because, you know, when you're heavily pregnant, you need the loo a lot. And she was in tears in the loo. And I said, what on earth's the matter? And she said, my life is so terrible. And she was going on like this. And I thought, oh God, you know, we all wanted to be like you when we were at school. Get a grip, girl, get a grip. Yeah, so bit of a ramble today. I'm sorry about that. I'm going to go and take my shoes off because they've been on for a while and they're hurting my feet now. Riveting content again, this, isn't it? And go and find something to do while I wait for my Etsy order to come. Not Etsy, what am I on about? My Gusto order. Got Etsy on the brain. My Gusto order, waiting for my Gusto order to come. I will catch you later. So it's just after 4:30 and our Gusto box has arrived. You'll get it in this lovely bright red box, and it very helpfully says, please handle this box with care. No one wants bruised veggies. If the seal on your box is broken, get in touch with our rock star customer care team. They'll sort it out for you. Obviously, I've just broken the seal to get into the box. So let's see what is inside. Oh, inside this box, a world of flavour awaits. Get ready to shake it, sprinkle it, season it. Grab your apron, hold up your spatula, give it some. Instructions on how to recycle your box. Keep the recipe cards for future inspo. And what I like about Gusto as opposed to HelloFresh is their recipe cards are really, really good quality. The HelloFresh were just on paper. They were colour, but these are on card. I've forgotten what we've ordered. Sorry about the shadows. So we've got harissa lean beef ragu and herby feta mash. These are all to serve 2. So it tells you what is on. It tells you what ingredients are in the recipe, and then you've got the method on the back. So that's our first one. We have got, it's cold this box because obviously everything's refrigerated. Well, not refrigerated, cooled. We've got 1 pot Turkish style lamb bulgur pilaf, oven baked spicy prawn arrabbiata farfalle or farfalle, however you say that. So again, ingredients on the front, and that's stuck together. Try to do this one-handed, and method on the back. They're really easy. It's, you know, they're not rocket science. And then this one I thought looked nice. Oven baked Normandy chicken and apple casserole. And it gives you all the nutritional information if you're worried about that. So this is 514 calories per person, which I don't think is too bad for an evening meal. The nice thing is that in one of our other boxes, they gave us this lovely, really good, sturdy binder to keep the recipes in. And we've got quite a few here, so we can cook more if we want to. Sometimes it's hard to come up with inspiration, isn't it? And I think that's why, one of the reasons why we chose to do this box. I think for the 2 of us, it works out at about £35 a week for the 4 meals, which, yeah, I could cook them more cheaply myself, but it's the convenience of it, and there is absolutely no waste. So, I'm just going to pause you there a minute. Sorry, my microphone got snagged. So we've got a piece of corrugated card there. I'm going to keep that for future packaging. Easy freezy, that is frozen solid. Don't know how long this has been on the delivery van, but that is absolutely frozen solid. So that's what's going to go in the sink. So here I've got all my meat products. Now, the only downside of Gusto compared to HelloFresh is that you have got to sort the ingredients out. HelloFresh, they do bag all of the ingredients for each meal in a little convenient bag, but Gusto don't do that. But I'm just going to get some freezer bags and pop everything in a bag in the fridge. So we've got bits and bobs for recipe 331. Not sure what's in there. Again, this is all recyclable. I wonder if I can get in here. So it was a bit difficult to do all that one-handed, so I've had a little look in the bags. This is what's in the bottom of the box. So we've got onions, apples, that'll be for the chicken casserole, garlic, brown onion, red onion, fresh tomatoes, tinned tomatoes, green beans, potatoes. And then this is what was in that little bag. So we've got harissa paste, beef stock. Yeah, that's all that was in that little bag. Then in this one here, we've got little tub of chili flakes. I mean, how cute is that? Tomato paste and vegetable stock. We've got some chia butter, bread rolls. I say this is all the meat and cheese that we need for everything. That's the king prawns. Soft cheese, yogurt that we need, I think that's for the Bulgar wheat. Then this was in this particular little bag. So we've got the oregano, a bay leaf, some more tomato paste, beef stock, baharat, I'm not sure what that is, ground sumac. Now I love sumac. I discovered sumac a couple of years ago. My dad bought me a Persian cookbook, and there's a fantastic salad that I make in there that has a dressing made with sumac and pomegranate molasses. I'll perhaps make that one day. It is beautiful. It's a really nice colourful summer dish. We've got our Bulgar wheat. Then for the chicken casserole, we've got vinegar. See, they provide the little bag of vinegar, chicken stock mix, mustard, pasta for the pasta dish, nice big red pepper, a big fat courgette, and various herbs for everything that we need. So it's a nice colourful box. I wouldn't do this every week by any stretch of the imagination, but I think if you're lacking inspiration, it can be a good way of getting your cooking mojo back. My husband really liked it the first time that we did it, because everything was easy and portioned out and easy step by step instructions, and he felt like he was a chef in the kitchen. So yeah, that's our Gusto box. Sorry it's a bit of a scrappy one. If you did like this, which I very much doubt, do give a thumbs up, share and subscribe if you're not already. I'll open the coffee shop again tomorrow perhaps. Bye now.